overthinking isn't your fault, you've just never been taught how to stop it. There is one tiny habit that can fix that. This isn't some just be positive advice. It's a habit backed by neuroscience, and it's been proven to reduce anxiety, improve focus, and bring clarity in just a few minutes a day. Now, if you're new here, I've been deep into the world of self-help and personal growth for the past few years, not just reading quotes on Instagram, but actually experimenting with these ideas in real life. I've read dozens of books on productivity, mindset and mental clarity, including practical psychology frameworks. I've studied how thoughts work, how habits shape behavior, how journaling can rewire your brain. But more importantly, I've lived it. And I've been journaling consistently for years. I've tried all the different methods and created a 5-minute journaling system that's actually doable, even on the busiest days. It's built specifically for overthinkers and high achievers, people like you and me. And in this video, I'm gonna walk you through exactly how it works, step by step, so you can start using it tonight. Step 1. Choose where you'll write. Use your phone if you want something convenient. It's with you everywhere, so you can journal on the train, in bed, or even during your lunch break. I personally always journal on my phone. Use a physical notebook if you like the feel of writing by hand. A lot of people find it more calming, like a mini mindfulness ritual. The best journaling method is the one you'll actually stick to. Next up, we have 4 steps. What happened, your feelings and thoughts, what you're grateful for, and last but not least, what you need to change. Let's start with what happened. When you're an overthinker, your brain tends to twist reality. You'll misremember things, exaggerate mistakes, and turn small events into massive catastrophes. But when you write down the facts, you separate reality from reaction. You see what actually happened, not just what your anxiety told you happened. Now here's what actually happens when I journal. As soon as I write just one thing under what happened, my brain starts firing. Let's say I write, had a conversation with my boss about the upcoming race. Immediately, thoughts show up. Did I sound confident? Should I have said something else? Was that weird pause awkward? And boom, just like that, I naturally move into the next section, my thoughts and feelings. Some days, I barely write under what happened because I jump straight into what's really bugging me. And that's totally fine. The structure is there to support you, not restrict you. That's what I love about this system. It's not rigid. You don't need to complete each section before moving on. If your thoughts jump ahead, follow them. And after I finish pouring out my thoughts and emotions, I usually feel lighter. And that's when I naturally shift into the next part, gratitude. And I know it sounds cheesy, like something out of a Pinterest quote or a feel-good YouTube short, but it works. Gratitude shifts your attention. It pulls you out of the endless mental loop of what went wrong and reminds you of what's still good, even if everything feels like it's falling apart. It doesn't have to be deep or poetic. Grateful for the sun on my face this morning, grateful for my friend texting me out of the blue, grateful I didn't lose my mind in traffic today, grateful I had coffee. This one shows up a lot. The point isn't to sound impressive. The point is to train your brain to look for the good even when we are stressed and overwhelmed. Some days I only write one thing, some days I write 5. Doesn't matter. It's the act of looking that changes your emotional state. Like I've zoomed out a little and stopped obsessing over every tiny thing. And from that calm place, I can finally ask myself the most important question. What do I need to change? Let's talk about that next. This is where everything comes together. After writing what happened, unpacking your thoughts and emotions and grounding yourself in what's still good, this final step helps you turn all that reflection into something useful. It's one simple question. What do I need to change? No, this isn't about beating yourself up or trying to fix the entire life in one entry. It's not what did I mess up today. It's more like what could I do differently tomorrow? What's one pattern I keep repeating? Where did I react when I should have paused? Or even, what's one thing I can let go of? Some days, the answer is small, like I need to stop opening Instagram the second I wake up. Other days, it's deeper, like I need to stop saying yes just to avoid conflict, or I need to stop judging myself for not being productive every hour of the day. The beauty of this step is that it shifts you out of the passive reflection into active direction. You're no longer just observing your day, you're adjusting your course. Even if you don't act on it right away, just writing it down begins the process. It sets an intention, and if you want to set an intention to experience real growth in just 60 minutes a day, subscribe to my channel on which I help ambitious guys with limited time, design a focused, balanced, and productive life. Getting back to our topic, over time those small shifts compound. You begin to notice the same triggers, the same thought patterns, and eventually you get better at catching them before they spiral. That's the real power of journaling. Not just that it helps you vent or feel better in the moment, but that it slowly rewires how you think, how you respond, and how you move through the world. That's why I always end here, not just with reflection, but with momentum. Now here's what most people get wrong about journaling. They try journaling once or twice and then give up. Not because it doesn't work, but because they went into it with the wrong idea. Some think they have to write pages of perfectly worded thoughts, like they're publishing a memoir. Others think it's only for people who are emotional or artistic. And some assume that if they don't feel better right away, it's not working. But here's the truth. Journaling isn't about sounding good. It's about feeling better. It's not about writing some deep life-changing insight every time. It's about creating a space in your day where you stop reacting and just process. You don't need to wait for the right mood to do it. You don't need to write for 20 minutes. You don't even need to follow all 4 steps I gave you in perfect order. You can do one. You can do all. You can skip a day, it doesn't matter. The people who benefit the most from journaling aren't the ones who do it perfectly. They are the ones who just keep showing up, even when it's messy, even when it's quick, even when it feels pointless at first. This habit isn't about performance, it's about consistency. You're not doing it for content, you're doing it for clarity. And once you let go of the pressure to do it right, it starts working for real. If you've made it this far, here's your last step, and it's simple. Start tonight. Open your notes app or grab a notebook, set a 5-minute timer and just write one thing that happened today. That's it. Don't worry about doing it perfectly. Don't stress about finishing all 4 sections. Just get one thought out of your head and onto the page. Because journaling isn't something you get right. It's something you grow into. And 5 minutes a day might sound small, but it's the kind of small that can change everything. And if you're serious about getting ahead, then you'll want to check out my last video in which I show you how to design a daily system that moves your life forward even if you're short on time. It's the perfect next step after journaling, so click it now and I'll see you there. I truly hope this video is helpful and definitely have a good day.